Hi and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Tracy and I'm trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan. A massive welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm just going to have a quick run through of my past history with Slimming World, just in case you're new here. Really quick, it won't take me 2 minutes. So basically, when I was approaching 40, I decided I weren't going to be fat and 40. Apologies if you can hear the birds. I've got the door open because I'm a bit warm. And I'm a bit flustered because I just started to record and a bloody spider run across the table where I'm filming. I absolutely crapped myself. So I flicked it on the floor, but I don't know where it's gone now, so I'm on spider watch. Yeah, so when I was approaching 40, I decided I weren't going to be fat and 40. So I did Slimming World at home myself for about 5-6 months, I think, and I lost 4 stone and it was starting to slow down a bit, so I joined and I lost the rest of my weight with I got to Target. I think I was like 19.5 stone when I started, something like that, and I got to 12 stone 7. At 12 stone 7, people were saying that my face was really gone and I was looking a bit too thin. So I went up to around about 13 stone mark and I felt more comfortable then, and people said I looked a whole lot healthier. So fast forward several years, probably up until started about 4 years ago, I started putting the weight back on. Then a couple of years ago, my dad got ill and one thing and another. If you've watched from when I used to record before, you'll know all about what's been going on with my dad and is still going on with my dad. So yeah, basically I put everything back on. So the whole 6.5 stone that I'd lost. So I am now very fastly approaching 50, and that's on September the 11th. So here I am again, saying I'm not going to be fat and 50. So yeah, anyway, that's enough waffling about me. So apologies there were no video last week. Going back to parents, I had 1 day free last week for weigh-in. And on the other days, I had doctor's appointments, specialist appointments. I had to take my mum for a mammogram. Oh, they were all my mum and dad's appointments, not my appointments. Don't you find that as your parents are getting older, that especially mine, they're getting more needy as they're getting older? My dad's just turned 70, my mum's 69. They're not in the, although my dad's quite fit, they're both not in the best of health conditions. They now want me to go with them to, you know, my mum and dad used to go together if they had an appointment. Now, if my mum's got an appointment, she'll want me to go with her. If my dad's got an appointment, he'll want me to go with him. And so on, which I don't mind one bit, but there's been a lot going on with my dad over the last 1.5 years especially, and he has so many appointments, it's unbelievable, and it can become a bit tiring. So anyway, I'd got this 1 day off where I was free last week. It was on weigh-in day, and I got a phone call from my dad to say that it took a chunk out of his thumb. He was folding down the seat on the mobility scooter and he sort of got his thumb caught in the bit where it folds down at the back, where it, you know, the metal bit, the hinges. And so anyway, I went up. Oh, and I'm going to insert a picture. If you don't want to see what it looks like now, turn away for about 5 seconds. It took a big chunk basically out of this part of his thumb. Because he's on blood thinners and also he's diabetic, it wouldn't stop bleeding. So padded it the best we could, got him up to A&E and spent basically the whole day there. A bit of a waste of time because despite the fact that he was on blood thinners, we still had to wait hours and hours and he could have bled to death in that time. So yeah, got him sorted, so that was another day wrote off. So I didn't go to get weighed last week. So I've been this week and I will show you my book. Come cover up my weight. Don't want to see that. Oof. So, don't forget this is a 2-week weigh-in. I managed to lose £5. So I'm chuffed with that. I don't know what this week will be like. We had my dad's 70th birthday party the other day. And I was doing it, we was having it at my house. I'd got a bouncy castle for the grandkids and I was doing the food and what have you for my dad. And I told myself, we weren't starting till like 5 o'clock-ish. And I told myself I'd be on plan all day and then I'd just have a few bits. But it didn't go like that. I was rushing around, trying to decorate, trying to clear the garden, move furniture around and what have you so that the bouncy castle could fit in. So as I was cooking, everything was going in the mouth, and I mean everything. And I had God knows how many slices of cake and what have you, like we do. So yeah, I don't know what this week's weigh-in's gonna be like, but apart from that, I've been at 100%, so I'm hoping there's not too much damage when I go. I've only got, I think it'll be 2 more weigh-ins now before I go to Greece. I go on the 5th of May, yeah. So yeah, like I say, I'm pleased with that. I hope you've all had a good week. I'm going to show up now and show you a bit of what I eat in the day. If you're leaving now, if you've just been here for the weigh-in, I'll see you next week. If not, I'll see you in a minute. So yeah, have a fabulous week and I will see you all next week. Bye. My dad's just been with all this fruit. Every Monday he goes to the local hospital and they have a fruit stall outside, so he always picks up a load of fruit for them and for us. This is quite reserved. Normally it's double this amount that he brings and we never get through it all. So I'm just going to chop some up and I'm going to put it in this 0% Greek yogurt. And for lunch I've got a ham sandwich, ham salad sandwich, using 2 slices of the Warburton small loaf as my healthy extra B. So I'll see you when I have some tea. Apologies for the voiceover, but I've got a house full. So here we've got stewing steak, liver, onions, mashed potato and vegetables. I don't eat the liver, I just like the flavour it gives the gravy. So it's night time now. Probably going to bed in about an hour. But before I do, I fancied something sweet and cakey like. So I'm going to have one of these Aldi's Pain au Chocolats. They're 9 cents. And I'm going to have one of these Aldi chocolate chip cakes. They're 5.5 cents. So with my tea, that takes my total to 18.5 cents. So I've got 1.5 left out of the 20. But I won't be having anything else. Well, there's not much you can have for 1.5, is there really? So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Bye!